Shalom, the water, wa barakathum, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Chachudash. Double honors to my leaders, the apostles, great millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Lakamah, back again doing the will of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying to the Lord's sheep. This is an article from USA Today, and it's entitled, Death Toll Tops 41,000 as desperation grows after earthquake in Turkey, Syria updates. And as we know that about, I think it was last week or so, there was an earthquake that hit Turkey. And as the day go by, they're finding more dead bodies. I believe it was around, 2,000, 1,000 people around there. And days later, it's now 41,000 dead bodies. And the death toll is only going to increase as days go by, because that was a great earthquake. I'll read a little bit. Desperation and loss were growing Tuesday as frantic rescue workers continue their increasingly futile efforts to recover survivors trapped by the devastating earthquakes that struck Turkey and Syria. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said the death toll in Turkey from last week's earthquake increased to 35,418. Syrian officials have said at least 5,800 have died there. That's all I'm gonna read. I'll leave the link in the description box, but this is heavy because this is all the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Okay? The God of Israel is the one that caused that earthquake and put those people to death. Now I'm going to bring out a few scriptures. Like I said, I'll leave the link in the description box, because people like to say it's Mother Nature that's doing these things, but the servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua know it's all the will of Him. Let's get Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. It reads, Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua of hosts. Now the word hosts mean what? Armies. When you read Exodus 15, chapter 3, verse, it tells you that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is a man of war. So I'm going to read again, Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua of hosts. Who's going to be visited? The earth. With thunder and with earthquake and with great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. Now, when you read these, you think of what? Natural disasters, right? You think of thunderstorms, right? Earthquake, right? As I read the article, Turkey was hit with a 7.8 earthquake. And that was the Lord, that was Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua that shook that place, right? So these thunderstorms, these earthquakes, right? These storms, these tempests, these different natural disasters, it all comes from Yahweh Shem Shah. Now, real quick, let's go online. Types of natural disasters. Read a few. All right, this is Google. I looked up types of natural disasters. You have tornado, drought, wildfire, tropical cyclone, blizzard, heat wave, storm, winter storm, volcano, ice storm, cold wave, cyclone, earthquake, flood, tsunami, landslide, avalanche, volcanic eruption, flash flood, fire, thunderstorm, hail, lightning, dust storm, right? All these natural disasters come from the God of Israel, Yahweh Shem Shah, right? When I think of these natural disasters, I say to myself that our power is the real Avatar. When you read, when you watch the anime Avatar, that so-called chosen one, he had the power of earth, wind, fire, and water. But Yahweh Shem Shah, he's an omnipotent power, meaning he's all-powerful, right? And he have the power to do all things, right? So Isaiah 26, chapter 26, verse 6 again. Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh Shem Shah of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. And this is what the Lord does. He visits the earth every day, right? If you look at the earthquake app, it tell you earthquakes are being popped off every day. All type of natural disasters are happening throughout the earth, all right? And in the near future, Yahweh Shem Shah is about to shake Babylon the Great, America, all right? All these earthquakes are coming here in the near future. I can only imagine how Jacob's trouble is going to be, all right? Because it's going to be a time like never before in history. You best believe, me speaking as a man, I truly believe that Yahweh Shem Shah are going to bring these different natural disasters on top of everything else that's about to pop off in Jacob's trouble, just to bring that fear, And I know for a fact, I'll be a little shaky just walking outside when it's a thunderstorm. Because I know Yahweh Shem Shah, he's controlling all that, I'll be a little shook to get struck by lightning. That's the fear of the Lord. This is how we're supposed to move, right? So the Lord's going to visit this place, best believe. The same way he shook Turkey, he's going to shake this place as well. He's going to shake Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, because this place is wicked, right? And it's destined for destruction, right? And it's going to be far more worse than what he did to Syria and Turkey. It's Isaiah chapter 30. Yeah, Isaiah chapter 30, verse 30. And Yahweh Shem Shah shall cause his glorious voice to be heard. And how the Lord is going to cause his voice to be heard? Through his actions, through his magnificent power, right? Not only do he speak, because he speak through his prophets to give out the warning, right? To warn the people, to warn the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, to get right with him before it's too late, right? But it's going to come a time when the Lord just going to take his prophets off the streets, off the internet, off these platforms, and he's going to bring forth his voice. He's going to do the talking, right? And how he's going to do the talking, reading on. And the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah shall cause his glorious voice to be heard, and shall show the lightning down of his arm. Arm represent what? Power. It represents strength, Remember, our power is omnipotent. He's all powerful. He can do all things, right? With the indignation of his anger going to his righteous anger, and with the flame of a devouring fire, with scattering and tempests and hailstones, right? So this is how the Lord talks. This is how our power talk, right? He's going to talk through flame of devouring fire, all right? In the near future, we know that Babylon the Great, aka America, is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, all right? Which is the second death. This place is going to be on fire, all right? 2/3 of the nation of Israel, along with the heathen, are going to be partakers of this destruction, of this lake of fire, all right? And also the holy chariots are going to be partakers. They're going to be put in that pain as well, all right? It's not going to be just the 200 million warheads. It's going to be the holy chariots as well, all right? Second Ezra 13 chapter tells you that, that flaming breath, that sparking tempest, that breath of fire, that blast of fire, all right? That's all going to be coming from the Lord, the holy chariots. Reading on, with the flame of the devouring fire, with scattering and tempest. A tempest is a storm. And hailstones, right? Going to hell. Hell is like, thick, little, small, little ice coming out it's going to be, it's raining down like little ice pieces. Let's look up hell. What is hell? All right, hell. Hell is a form of solid precipitation. It is a distinct from ice pellets. Though the two are often confused, it consists of balls or regular lumps of ice, each of which is called the hailstone. Ice pellets generally fall in cold weather, while hell growth is greatly inhibited during low surface temperatures. All right? This is what hell is. And this is all the power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Shah. This is why we must fear him. We dealing with a power that control the weather, right? And we look throughout histories of how many people died from earthquakes, right? Thunderstorms, hurricanes, tsunamis, right? Volcano eruptions, We just look it up on Google. This is all designed by Yahweh Ba'ashim Shah. This is why we must fear him. He's omnipotent. He's an all-powerful being. Let's go 2 chapters. It's Isaiah chapter 28, verse 2. Behold, the Lord had a mighty and strong one, which as a tempest of hell, we just looked up what hell is, and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing, shall cast down the earth with the hand. All right? This is what the God of Israel is about to do. All right? We know what he done back in the times of Noah when he flooded the earth and only 8 people were saved from that destruction. All right? And that was a powerful flood. Many, many, many people died doing that. And it was a real event that happened. So just imagine what Yahweh Ba'ashim Shah is about to bring to the earth now. Because he destroyed the earth back then with water because it was wicked. But now he's going to destroy it with fire. Right? And people are going to be devoured. The only ones that's going to be delivered out of this destruction, that's going to be protected from the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashim Shah, is the elect. The elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of 144,000 men, along with the great multitude, men, women, and children. They're going to be covered. They're going to be protected from the destruction. Let's get Amos real quick. This is Amos chapter 3, Verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua had not done it? Let's get the answer for that. It's Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. I fall in the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, do all these things. Right? So that's the answer to Amos 3 and 6. The Lord do all these things. Right? If evil is being done in the city, it's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua that caused it to happen. Right? So I'm going to read it again. Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua had not done it? The answer is yes, he have done it. Right? And people are going to be afraid when he bring forth his wrath, when he bring forth his indignation, his righteous anger, his righteous judgment upon the wicked. Verse 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua power will do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto the servants, the prophets, all right? And the Lord revealed his secrets unto the servants, the prophets. The prophets are the mouthpiece of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, right? Before Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua bring forth this terrible destruction to Babylon the Great, to Esau, Edom's so-called white man kingdom, he set up his prophets, all right, to give out that warning, all right? When you read Jeremiah 28 and 8, it tells you the prophets that have been before thee and before, let's get that real quick. Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesy both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So the prophets that have been before us, all right, have done the same thing, all right? Because before the Lord destroys a kingdom, he set up prophets to give the warning, all right, of these destructions, all right? To prophesy against many countries, to give the kingdoms their warning, all right, their destiny, their faith, of what's about to happen to them, all right? So the prophets, they prophesy against many countries, against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. And the prophets was given the signs of the times in Matthew 24th chapter, right? It's going to be wars and rumors of wars, all right? It's going to be evils, all right? Pestilence, different diseases going on, all right? And the prophets today are doing the same thing the prophets of old were doing, right? Because the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets, right? The prophets are back here today in their lot, doing the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, giving out the warning, right? And the Lord revealed his secrets to the servants, the prophets, all right? And the prophets know what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is capable of doing. That's why the scripture says, knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, right? Because we know through the scriptures, all right, and through events that happen, that's all the God of Israel that's doing these things. Let's get, it's Isaiah chapter 33, verse 10. Now will I rise, said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's the true name of the God of Israel, right? Who the world ignorantly call God in Jesus Christ. The Heavenly Father name is Yahweh in the Hebrew, which means he is or he exists, he to be, and his son is Yahweh Shah, which means he deliver, all right? And the Lord Yahweh Shah is coming to deliver his elect, all right? Reading again, now will I rise, say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Now will I be exalted. Now will I lift up myself, right? So the Lord's name is about to be exalted. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's name is about to be exalted throughout the earth, right? And everyone's going to know it's the God of Israel that done these terrible things, right? Because the hopeful elect know, right? That's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua that's doing these things now. But in the near future, the Lord is about to he's about to elevate his name on a high stature, right? He's about to bring so much judgment. He's about to bring power into the earth, right? We know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is a terrible power, right? He's known as Alish Shaja, all right? Demon-like power, all All right. Reading on, ye shall conceive chaff, ye shall bring forth stubble, your breath as fire shall devour you. And the people shall be as the burning of lime, as thorns cut up shall they be burned in the fire. Hear ye, thou far off, what I have done, and ye know, and ye that are near acknowledge my might. The sinners in Zion are afraid. Zion represents who? The nation of Israel. And the sinners in Israel are going to be afraid in that day, all right? Fearfulness has surprised the hypocrites. Who among us shall dwell with the devouring fire? Who among us shall dwell with everlasting burnings, right? And you got people, 2/3 of the nation Israel, they're wickedly proud, right? They don't believe that Yahweh Shem Shah is going to bring destruction to this place, right? That's why the scriptures tell you in Amos 9th chapter, the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, that say that the evil shall not overtake us. So a lot of people are going to be in for a rude awakening, right? When the God of Israel bring forth his wrath, right? Dealing with a power that controlled natural disasters. That's real power right there, you know? Like, that's some real, like, superhero stuff for real, like. And the Lord could do all things. Like, I just read all the natural disasters, you know? So Yahweh Shema Shah, he could do all things. This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 10. But Yahweh Shema Shah is the true God, the true power. He is the living power and an everlasting king. So Yahweh Shema Shah, the God of Israel, he is the true God. He is the true power, the true living power, right? All these other gods that these people worship, there's no breath in them. They're dead. He's an everlasting king, right? He's the ancient of times, right? He has no beginning and no ending. At his wrath, the earth shall tremble. The nation shall not be able to abide his indignation, right? This is why we need Yahweh Shema Shah, because without his covering, without his protection, without the deliverance, we're going to be asked out as well, right? That's why the scriptures tell you that the righteous shall scarcely be saved, right? Because the Lord is about to put fear into the whole earth, right? Even the elect are going to be in great fear, right? It also tell you that in the book of Revelations, right? 11th chapter, right? The elect, the remnant, was affrighted and gave glory, right? Lord willing, with the elect, we're going to scarcely be saved, right? We're going to be in tears, we're going to be frightening, but we're going to be giving praise to Yahweh Shema Shah, Lord willing, with the elect. Read it again. At his wrath, the earth shall tremble. Everyone's going to tremble. Everyone's going to be in great fear. And the nation shall not be able to abide his indignation. Thus shall ye say unto them, the gods that have not made the heavens and earth, even they shall perish from the earth and from under these heavens, all right? So these gods that was made by man, all right, Jesus Christ, Muhammad, Buddha, you name it, all right? They're going to be destroyed. They're going to perish, all right? He had made the earth by his power, Yahweh, by Shema Shah, right? Yahweh through his son, Yahweh Shah, and the angels created the universe. He had established the world by his wisdom and has stretched out the heavens by his discretion. When he uttered his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heavens, and he causeth the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth, right? So when Yahweh Shema Shah uttered his voice, meaning when he speaks, right? There's a multitude of waters in the heaven, and he causes the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. So it's Yahweh Shema Shah that controls these natural disasters, all right? That's his power, right? And that's really power right there. That's what you call power, all right? This is how Yahweh Shema Shah speak. This is why we bring up in the beginning, Isaiah 29:6, thou shalt be visited of Yahweh by Shem Shah with thunder, earthquake, great noise, storm, tempest, and flame of fire, right? This is all the control and the power of Yahweh by Shem Shah. He make it lightnings with rain and bring it forth the winds out of his treasures, right? So he's the one that's creating these lightning, these storms, all right? Different rain, all right? These thunderstorms, right? It all come from Yahweh by Shem Shah. Reading on, every man is brutish in his knowledge, right? Meaning they're stupid, they're senseless, right? They're simple, right? Every man is brutish in his knowledge. Every founder is confounded by the graven image. For his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them. So there's no breath in these idols that people worship. There's no breath in Jesus Christ. There's no breath in Muhammad. Neither is there breath in Buddha, any of these idols that people worship. Right? There's only breath in Yahweh by Shem Shah. He is the true and living God. They are vanity and the works of errors, right? And they're worthless, right? They're empty. There's no power in them. In the time of their visitation, they shall perish, right? This is why the Lord's name, all these gods going to be done away with, right? You ain't going to hear Jesus Christ in the kingdom of heaven. You ain't going to hear Buddha or Muhammad. You're going to hear the name Yahweh by Shem Shah, the true names of the God of Israel. Reading on, they are vanity and the work of errors. In the time of their visitation, they shall perish, right? The portion of Jacob is not like them, right? Which is Yahweh. He's not like these idols, right? Because he is the true power, right? For he is the former of all things. He is the maker. He is the creator of all things. And Israel is the rod of his inheritance. Israel, who is talking about who? So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, along with the Israelite fauna scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And Yahweh by Shem Shah of hosts is his name. The God of Israel, Yahweh by Shem Shah of hosts, Lord of armies, right? Alishaya is his name, right? Yahweh by Shem Shah. His name is going to be exalted in that day, and the earth is going to tremble. I think I'm done there. Lord willing, this was edifying to the sheep. That being said, shalom.